In a previous video, we customized this Python Patrol Cobra Viper to make it look more tactical, practical. So let's do first a quick 360 of this base figure. So I already call this a base figure because I'm in the process of multiplying this action figure in possibly 4 or 5, utilizing the Python Patrol Cobra Viper body and the Flint body armor. So well, with regards to what can you still possibly do with a base Python Patrol Cobra Viper, for example, you take off the body armor, what does it look behind that body armor, and what possible changes or characters or G.I. Joe characters that you could still make use of it. So let's move on with the video. So hiding behind this body armor is actually a good looking base body. So nice legs and nice body and nice arms actually. So let's do a quick 360 of this unarmored version of the Python Patrol Viper. And if you notice, the paint is already gone on the arms, the paint is already gone on the legs, which I'm going to explain right now how I did it. So I'm going to explain fully the details on the spread on this review table. So to get rid of this body armor, which we're going to knock off right now, you need to have a hair dryer. Now with regards to the use of hair dryer, blowing heat on the body of the action figure is going to loosen up the joints. So you could pop off the arms, pop off the legs, and disassemble all of the individual pieces on this action figure. So that is the first requirement in taking off the body armor. You have to really disengage the legs, disengage the arms. Now the legs is going to be just very easy when you apply a little bit of heat, just about 30 to 40 seconds of high heat on your hair blower. But with regards to the arms, it's going to be a whole different thing, wherein you need to use a teaspoon. Now I use the teaspoon after applying heat on the shoulder area. I would grab hold of the action figure and really put the end of the teaspoon on the inside of the arms to pry the arm off, and it's going to go off very easy. So disassembling G.I. Joe Classified series action figures is just a breeze. So you could still make use of the boil and pop method using boiling water, but it's going to take time to really dry off the action figure. But with regards to using the hair dryer, it's just going to be really light and breezy, so easy work. So next thing, once you already disassemble the action figure, take it in different pieces. So disassemble the arms. So take the the biceps off from this joint. Take the thigh off from this joint. So once you take off the whole leg, disassemble this piece and this piece. So no need to disassemble the knee and the rest of the leg. It's just going to be these two pieces. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, the head is going to pop off and the neck is going to pop off because of the high heat. So once you already took off all of the pieces of the action figure, so this is still a painted version because I choose to retain the paint on this action figure. But since this is going to be a different character, we need to take off the paint. So for getting rid of the paint, I've discovered this. So something that is readily available at your local Walmart, doesn't cost so much, just below the $5 mark, and of course a box of Q-tip. So it's going to be really easy to get rid of the paint on this action figure once you disassembled all of the pieces that I just mentioned and rub off the paint using this ultra powerful cutex remover. Now the thing is, when you use this, because I already tested this with another piece of plastic, because I was worried about how corrosive is this material. It's very corrosive. So once you take off the paint, immediately wash off the pieces in soap and water so as not to really damage the pieces of the action figure. So after using this cutex material, you're going to be left with this right now. So it's going to be quite clean. Actually, I still have a little bit of paint left that I have to really work on, but generally this is how the action figure looks with the paint gun. So it is now ready for customization. Pop out the head and choose the character that you wish to use with this action figure. It could be Dial Tone, it could be Night Force Flint, or possibly Lowlight, or any of the character that would possibly sport this kind of color theme. Now the thing is, with this Cobra Viper action figure, now it's going to be a hit and miss with regards to the section on the collar, this section of the plastic, because the second copy that I purchased, this portion really wasn't glued so well, so I still had to really repair this side by applying once again some heat and taking it off and reapplying a little bit of glue to really as much as possible have a strong band. But that is the QC issue with this specific action figure. So I'm just left with putting on a sporting jacket like this to cover up that area. So let's move on with the review. Okay, so we have another figure on our shelf, another custom action figure from this Python Patrol Cobra Viper. So the Cobra Viper, we already updated that to a more tactical, practical look. Now we have a different character on board. So I'm really not familiar whether Flint was part of Night Force, G.I. Joe Night Force, but since the color scheme on this action figure is basically Night Force colors, gray and black, so let's call this Night Force Flint. So let's do a quick 360 of this base figure. So nothing really fancy on this action figure, because what I want with this specific Flint action figure is really a simple looking Flint, not really fancy. I just want something that I could really play with on my shelf, so something I could pick up and immediately either just take photos, take this figure on a hike on my local trail and take pictures, and it's just really nice and simple. So I just put on a shotgun vest that could hold shells on the side pockets. So sporting jacket, I think that's the proper term for if you are a clay shooter. So I'm also in the process of trying clay shooting, so it's a really nice sport. So I'm in the process of looking for my very own sporting jacket that could hold shells. So I found this in my parts bin. So since we have that problem on the back of the action figure, it's just going to be a nice covering for this action figure. Plus it really provides some more accent to the action figure. Okay, so with regards to the belt, I modified the Flint belt, cut off the secondary belt and attached a non-working pistol holster with a attached or molded in pistol. So anyway, I'm really not fond of, for this specific action figure, I just want to play with this action figure with the broomstick. So that's it. Majority of the time this action figure is going to be posed with the Action Force Valover's broomstick, and that is a smoking barrel. So nothing really fancy, just make use of your glue gun for this kind of effect. Okay, so for the belt, we have still another pouch on this side that could possibly hold on to a box of possibly another 15 shells. And on the side we have a card or a caddy, shotgun caddy, that could hold on to how many rounds is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6 rounds more. So that's it for this Flint action figure. So if you like this video, I hope this helps for your custom ideas with regards to utilizing the Cobra Python Patrol Viper for other G.I. Joe Classified series characters. So if once again you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.